What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome to MME Live. We're back. And I'm finally going to do the 8K celebration stream this Saturday, where To The Max should be, and To The Max should be returning shortly after. Hope everyone's having a good day. I do need your help with the thumbs up because I haven't been streaming as much. I'm planning to do more streams and more topics. Yes, CJH, member for 16 months, said, hell froze over, a topic other than James Gunn, DCU, Snyder, Kathy Kennedy. Yes, I want to cover more topics here. This is actually one of the hottest topics out right now. It prioritizes over James Gunn right now, over what's happening with DC. I have a lot of thoughts on this because I also went to a concert recently in the music industry, and what the singer of Garbage was saying, she talked a lot during the show, and she's actually been in the news as well, saying she's no longer going to be doing a headline show, and the way the industry treats musicians and how little they make unless you're at the top. I mean, there is still money at the top, like the Taylor Swifts, the Sabrina Carpenters. I don't even think U2 makes money like it used to anymore. Like the big bands, it's not worth it for a lot in the industry anymore. And then we have in the news today, this week, we have one of the first AI actresses being marketed by a firm to movie companies. And then also Billy Corgan of the Smashing Pumpkins says it's already over on a Bill Maher podcast. So it's very much in the news. Now, is AI coming for your job too? And am I personally afraid of AI? And then do people really care? I know we care about humans, but when you actually pay your money or you sit down and watch some entertainment or listen to a song, do people actually care? And I think that's the scary part. I'm going to say I care. I want to reward artists. I pay a lot. Majority of my paycheck goes towards entertainment for years. Video games, movies, music. That's the majority of my paycheck. Is that the majority of the general masses paycheck? And I'm not saying it should be. I'm not going to guilt anyone for not supporting entertainment. But in general, I think no. I think the general public does not care about supporting. I mean, they want to, in theory, but when it comes down to brass tacks and opening your wallet and paying for entertainment and supporting artists, really think they only care. The majority, you're better off dead, unfortunately, for artists. And that's the way it used to be, like with classic painters and stuff. There's some that had a lot of profits when they were alive. The majority of them, more relevant when they're dead. And that's a horrible thing to say, because in the last century, there's been a big boom for all kinds of different artists. Movies, music. video games that 100 years ago didn't exist. There's a lot more ways and a lot more people and artists and entertainers to support. And I think we're unfortunately we're getting back to it's there's a lot of issues, and I don't think it's going to be, it's not going backwards. It's not going where it once was. Donovan, how am I ignorant? I care. I think when you get down to it, an AI pop song, for instance, in the style of Sabrina Carpenter or Taylor Swift, if you hear it on the radio, if it's a good beat, if it's catchy, I don't think people are going to care. I really don't. The majority of people. When you get down to movies and TV shows and streaming, if it's a good story, I don't think a lot. I think in theory, people will care about supporting real live flesh and blood actors and actresses. But the industry itself and the mass market, I don't think they care enough, at least. I really don't. And I think if you were going to watch a video of Billy Corgan, at least for the music industry part, saying it's already over, it's not even coming, it's already there. And I got to hold on. I got to put Callie away because she's barking like crazy. I'll be right back. All right. Sorry, everyone. I'm back. Unfortunately, I had to put Callie away because she's just barking at the wall. I don't know if there's a dog out there or what. Jacob McKenzie's here. If you're just getting here, please help out MME on its return and thumbs up the video. I really appreciate it. I'll be honest with you. We've been getting 10, 11 likes on a live stream. The only thing is you can make the difference. And I'm indebted to you if you like the video because it helps the channel. It really does. And I would appreciate the support. We get the views, but not the likes, and we get better views if you like it. If you truly think we'll care, why even talk about this in the first place? I mean, there's still going to be people, the people that watch this channel, the people that watch movie and entertainment talk consistently on YouTube, that market still really cares about supporting artists and entertainers. This is what I love this. I love talking about entertainment. I love supporting artists. I went to a concert. I bought vinyl records and got them signed, 2 vinyl records. That's the best thing you could do is buy a t-shirt or thing on when an artist is on tour, and or like entertainment social media influencer is buy their merch. But I think we should be realistic and have an honest conversation about what's coming in the next 5 years. Things are going to change. It's not all doom and gloom. I think there is. I'll actually make a clip out to this. I'll make what can you actually do? Compete with AI. Here's my honest thoughts. Because we have, it's a world you can't live without it now. AI is going to become like the next iPhone. the next, not even if it's not an iPhone or an iPad, a Samsung Galaxy, whatever. AI is not going away. The people that are going to thrive and survive are going to have to live with it and use it as a tool. So here's my thoughts on what you could do to make yourself marketable for work and as an entertainer. And I think Billy Corgan already knows, because he already has done something that people don't even realize, is differentiate yourself from AI. Focus on things that AI is not great at. Warmth, personality, customer service, engaging with people skills can all help us. That's what I try to focus on, and customer service, really actually finding joy in your work and helping people, and that human touch in your voice, in your inflection, and the way you handle your social interactions with people that differentiate yourself from AI. And this is for musicians, video game developers, actors and actresses. I would say work on your people skills and connect directly with your audience. Start a YouTube channel. The people that do this, I think, will have more success, make more money, and be more prolific. Do things that AI is not going to be good at. Could AI start a YouTube channel? Yeah. Could they do live streams? Potentially, maybe. But connect directly with your audience. And I found a way to bring Zack Snyder in, CJH. Zack Snyder connect directly with his audience. Some may say in a horrible way, and they can't stand his fandom. But now James Gunn interacts directly with his fans. Other directors, and James Gunn is a brand himself. James Gunn's always going to thrive because of how he interacts directly with his fans, and he's going to get more support that way than just directing movies. And the younger generation seem to really embrace people as a brand too. So Jacob McKenzie said AI is disgusting. So differentiate yourself from it, and you'll succeed and you'll thrive. Anthony, I think, is joining me here. Anthony, what do you think about him saying about how you compete with AI? Anthony, I'm saying differentiate yourself from the flaws of AI. Have more people skills, interact directly with your consumers. For some of these actors, actresses, directors, musicians, start a YouTube channel. Start working on your people skills, interacting directly. And yes, the press tour is more important than ever. And be careful on the press tour. Don't have a horrible soundbite.
No, they got to update the press tour. It's been, oh my God, the last couple months have been terrible.
Yeah.
But,
Samuel says, I clearly don't know how AI works. Yes, I do know. It can help. It can help with a lot of different things.
Games.
But if you interact with
schoolwork,
AI,
whatever, but yeah.
If you interact with AI voices or whatever, you can, that little extra inflection, warmth that you get from talking to a human, understanding, sounding less robotic, really work on your listening and people skills. That can help differentiate yourself from a machine. That's the problem with the person, Samuel. He gives a great counterpoint. AI communication skills better than most people. I know. That's the direct problem, Samuel. People need to work on their listening skills and people skills and touch grass. Work at it. It's difficult, but look at this channel. We try to do that here. We have panels of different opinions here. I work with, in my day job, I talk with people all the time. You, Anthony, not to say what you do, but you interact with people all the time too, right? People skills is what can.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I mean, kids nowadays use AI for work on homework and stuff like that, which that's terrible. I don't recommend people doing that. Just just for you could get a quick 80 plus or 85 plus or 95 on math or quiz or whatever you're doing. I don't like AI. I really don't. I know they use it on video
It's not
games.
it's here to
Eh,
stay though.
Yeah, you can't do nothing. It's here to stay. Oh, I don't want to see no movie made. I know I think next year I think company made an AI movie with one of the writers of Paddington. So like, I don't know. I don't know how that movie's gonna look, but like, it just no, I'm not trying to see. Also, the other day when I saw the AI actress, I was like, no, you're not an actress. You just not a person. You nothing. You're just trying to take over an actor or actress job. So like, no, you're not a person at all whatsoever. Like, you really not.
Yes,
You're not.
CJH, I'll send you a link here.
I don't like like taking over somebody's job is not good either, because people work
Well,
very hard.
it's gonna happen because people care. But then when you go to open your wallet and
Mm-hmm.
look, remember everyone's like American made. But you know what's the most successful at Walmart is all the China products. When people
China, yeah.
like to say or maybe virtue signal that they like supporting people or even American made, but when it comes down to it, and you bring out your wallet and your debit card and your checking, and you see the price difference, if you see
Mm-hmm.
it, because you may get a time when you see a disclaimer, this is an AI actress and actress's product, and then there's a human a project that was made with all humans, and there may be a premium on the human movie Blu-ray at Walmart. You know, and it might be a similar type of movie, and it's like $5-10 cheaper. What do you think the consumer is going to do? Unless the movie that is so superior, made by humans, people are going to go for the cheaper option most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's what's happened with everything else, right?
Yeah.
Cheaper and more accessible, it seems what the consumers go for.
Yeah. We'll see how AI does eventually. If we does see AI movie in the next couple of years, I'm not gonna
Oh,
see
you're
it.
definitely. It's already in the pipe work.
Yeah, they
saying
already say
AI
one.
B
They already
movies?
say one is. They already say one is in the works. We'll see if that ever comes out. But I mean, plus the actor deals expire in, I think, in 2027. So in a year from now. So in a year and a half from now. So yeah, we'll see. Technically, there will be another new rules for the actors when the actors strike in the director guild, whatever that expires. I think 28, because Nolan became the leader
If
for
we
that.
get there.
So like, there's gonna be new deals eventually for AI for actors and stuff like that. And it's the same. I
But there's
wish.
going to be a premium for humans now
Yeah.
on all your
The
entertainment.
only thing I wish I wish we had rules for the VFX people, because they literally get overworked a lot. Like
All right. Well,
they get
let's
overviews in the industry.
get to
That's hard that they don't
why.
have strength.
Let's get to
What
why
if?
this. Hold on, CJ. Thank you for joining us. I want to get to this because this is why this is a topic right now.
I saw this the other day. This
The
is
AI
hilarious.
actress Tilly Norwood.
It's hilarious.
Why is it hilarious?
Because no, it's just I thought it was like, this is like the most hilarious thing I ever read.
She looks real.
Nah, I don't
To
know
me,
about that.
I mean, I haven't seen her act. They should have probably put a reel out. I don't know if they did. What's your initial thoughts, CJH, of this? She looks real. Like if I saw a trailer and they didn't preface it that this was an AI actress, I might not know just from this image. Now, seeing her emotions different. What's your initial thoughts?
What if World War III happens and
Jesus Christ.
AI is the only thing that's left? They have to have movies too. AI watches AI movies.
Man, are you doom and gloom? What's happened, CJH? I've been gone too long.
AI watching AI movies.
I think we already are in
Full on Matrix.
I don't know about that. What's your thoughts on this AI actress? Would you care, CJ, personally, because you've
No.
dabbled in AI? You don't care.
Because I watched the clips. It's awful. It doesn't look
It doesn't look.
realistic
Oh, there are
at
clips.
all.
Okay. Stay
I-
release clips with this.
It's not
Yeah.
there yet.
It is. I saw a couple clips. It's not. It's not there yet. Like this. Like for making fake people look real. It's not. It's not. It's not there. It's just terrible.
Well,
You could-
they might
and
have
also,
jumped.
you could tell.
They made
You
it
could tell
might
by
have
like
jumped the gun to
like
release their actress first to be the first
Yeah,
AI actress.
You
Yeah.
know when it's AI.
Yeah, you like you can clearly tell like the
Don't please
mouth
don't
is
be chewing while you're talking.
like the mouth is not like the way that the mouth movement is not clearly just
Okay.
not gonna
Well,
not
the
there yet.
actress name is Tilly Norwood.
Crazy night.
And they released a statement. She is not a replacement for a human being, but a creative work, a piece of art. Like many forms of art before her, she sparks conversation, and that in itself shows the power of creativity. Bullshit.
Oh,
I
come
will
on,
call
bro.
bullshit on that. She's not a replacement for a human being.
No,
Absolutely,
bro.
she is.
You in the article it says she's trying to become the next Scarlett Johansson. Good luck with that. With an actor that win the Oscars. Yeah, sure, bro. Yeah, bro. It's hilarious. Like, come on, no, bro. You taking other people's jobs. So that's what you're trying to do with AI actresses or AI boys or actors, whatever. Like, no, bro. Some hilarious statement to put out by the company.
Okay. Well, let's bring up the actual article here.
What if we are AI and we don't realize it?
I mean,
My life is too hard to be AI.
I'm pretty sure we would notice it if we just cut our, like, if we just grab something, we cut, your whole arm. You could.
But what if AI has programmed it to be like that's the result?
It's impossible. Like, it's just impossible. It's impossible.
Okay. Well,
Could be.
there's a lot of
Simulation could be
articles.
extremely
AI
real.
AI actress Tilly Norwood condemned by SAG-AFTRA. Tilly is not an actor. It has no life experience to draw from, no emotion.
Facts.
What SAG-AFTRA says.
That's a statement. That's a statement. That's a statement from today.
Yeah, I would say that SAG-AFTRA is the union for actors, Screen Actors Guild, and I think this is why they even resolved the strike so quick, is because the studios were like, just give them what they want, because we're going to down a few years down the line, we're going to be replacing them anyway. That's why I think the strike ended.
And then they're probably gonna get a new deal.
And the next strike is going to be even worse. With more.
It's gonna be longer than the one that was. Like, what? It took 8 months to get a deal. That's a long ass strike. So I think it took 4, 5, 6 months. Thing. Yeah,
Okay.
this one is gonna be longer than the last one.
All right. So AI actress Tilly Norwood draws backlash from Melissa Barrera, Lucas Gage, and more Hollywood names as creators defend her as a new tool and not a replacement for human being. I mean, that's the way to market it, but it's a replacement. Come on. If you could get an AI actress for a fraction of the cost of a human being.
We have good news when it comes to human-made content, because at least people will get to see this movie. I'm sharing my screen.
Hold on here. Oh, the 100 Years movie?
Yeah.
That
was made by humans.
Yeah, but you have to live
That,
a long
bro,
time.
we're not gonna, bro. We'll be dead by the time. What was it?
Well,
20,
hopefully,
100?
no.
Oh, hell
this
no.
is one of the benefits, Anthony. I'm trying to segue his randomness into this. With the help of AI, maybe AI will help humans live longer than the outside of the.
Or maybe
I don't know. Working with the pharmaceutical and the medical industry and the insurance company, they love to keep us. But maybe if AI will figure out how to keep humans alive?
What if
we can see this movie?
What if the next generation all they get is AI movies, and then all of a sudden this movie comes out?
This movie here, 100 Years, the movie you will never see, is probably going to be one of the biggest movies of all time, because when this movie actually comes out, 2115, there is going to be a lot of movies produced with AI and AI actors and actresses. and who knows what else. So I think this is a really bold movie. I think even the director filmed it, so they know
Oh,
it's in the
bro,
movie.
Donovan, this is not a plan, bro. This is real. It's made by Rodriguez, the director from Book of Boba Fett.
No, this is bold filmmaking. It's like a time
Yeah,
capsule.
yeah, like he put it. He put it in a vault, and he told his family members.
What if it's trash though?
Well, it would be trash. We won't be. We'll be gone.
It's still even if the movie is subpar, the idea about filming and not being released for 100 years is amazing. I think
we'll be
musicians
gone.
should do this too, you know.
Like we'll be gone for our grandson, kids, whatever. Like they're gonna be the ones seeing this movie, so they will be tell us if we'll be dead, but they will be the one reviewing this movie. So like, you know,
this is gonna be a groundbreaking movie, and I wish I could see it.
I know. I really want them to release a trailer now to see what the hell 100 years from now human beings.
What you can't release
hopefully by the time 100 years from now there will be flying cars eventually. There has to be. There's no way. There has to be flying cars eventually. So like 100 years from now. Like,
But if they release a trailer, doesn't that destroy the mystery of the movie?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it would be. I don't see why even market this movie, except the only marketing is it's 100 years. You're never going to see it. Maybe some stills from the movie. I don't think you're even going to see.
Yeah, because John Vakovich will.
This movie.
You probably not. Like John Vakovich. No, actually, I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna just. That's never mind. I ain't gonna say.
What, he's gonna be canceled by that?
No. He be gone. Like
Oh yeah, he's definitely not gonna see the release.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I would love to see. I would love to Rodriguez show us like at least one shot.
This movie is even more relevant because of the conversation we're having about AI. This is.
What if this brings back human-made movies?
Oh my God!
Human-made movies will always be a market.
will be there,
but it may not be mass market.
Yeah,
just like physical media.
Yeah.
As much as we talk about physical media and collecting on this channel and other channels in nerd culture, we are the hardcore. The mass market wants accessibility.
To bring James Gunn into it, that's what he said about Batman, is the general public don't care.
What about Batman general public? You're off the. I don't know what you're talking
about. Well, the fact that fans obsess over every detail, and casual audience don't.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, that's film Twitter. They go crazy over it. But like the regular people that go to see movies, they don't care about details whatsoever. Even though, like the Minecraft movie, that movie was dog shit.
Hey, Rhea.
And people don't. And the audience enjoy that. So it's whatever. Yeah, no shit.
Bro, you would have to digital insertion every scene. You think that the AI actress is going to cost more than a real life actress and residuals?
Yeah.
No.
Who would you pay?
You don't. You pay whoever owns the AI.
But what if that person is dead by the time this movie comes out?
Here's the thing that's really interesting. Let me remove this. Thanks for getting us off top. Well, kind of off topic here. The Tilly Norwood thing. The thing that's funny is, I think she is being marketed by a agency that usually handles actresses and actors. But honestly, why even go through a talent agency at all if you were wanting an AI actor or actress? The studios can make them themselves. Why even go through the middleman of going to talent? That's what's so stupid about this.
Here's a question.
I think people are going to reward AI actresses and actors if it's not extremely noticeable and if the quality is above average.
Here's a
question. I don't think the general masses will care.
Don't they?
But I don't think you need a talent agent for an AI actress. I don't. That's what's silly about it.
Don't they already do this with like CGI stunt doubles?
I mean, if you're talking about the cool shit and cape movies, all that is done by CGI
No.
Like even like Harry Potter, when they're on the broom, it's a digital.
Well, yeah, obviously because it's not like you can't move. Well, the actor moved to wires and stuff like that, so they could make.
Maybe this
Reyes a cheap
isn't
hire?
exactly. Maybe this is a stunt person.
No, bro.
No, but that
this is
do you
not.
see
can't
any?
replace that.
What's funny is, do you see any point of a talent agency having AI talent, and instead of just the studios making them
I know.
themselves their own
I
AI?
know. Just promote you. Like, it's no point of that. Just promote the new new people that's in Hollywood. Just promote them. Get them a good, whether it's Marvel, DC, WB,
So they
all
are afraid.
all the companies, whatever. Like, you promote your new people that's in your company.
Okay, here's more information from the creators of Tilly Norwood. They're framing it as just another tool like animation. I see AI not as a replacement for people, but as a new tool, a new paintbrush, just as animation, puppetry, or CGI open fresh possibilities. Without taking away from live acting, AI offers another way to imagine and build stories. I'm an actor myself, and nothing, certainly not an AI actor, can take away the craft or joy of human performance. I think just human performance is going to be marketed as just that, and there's going to be a premium for it. And I'm willing to pay the premium for flesh and blood artists and performers. I am. And I think a lot of people watching this channel are, but I do not think the mass market will care as much. And in theory, they will, but when it comes down to bringing out your wallet and your debit or your credit card, if it's a comparable experience for cheaper, except more accessible, I don't think they'll care. And actually, AI generated pop music is already a thing, and people are enjoying some of these songs. So it's already a factor. It's already there. And that's where we'll get to the segue to Billy Corgan. I have a video ready. This is where I thought of this topic. Billy Corgan, I really like the Smashing Pumpkins. He's from he's a longtime musician. He still makes money. He still tours, not money like he made in the 90s or early 2000s. And I think he's already figured it out, because just like I said before, what can you do to compete with AI? Really focus on your personal brand and interacting with directly with your audience in a meaningful way, in a customer service way, is going to differentiate yourself from AI. I would say anyone that's a musician, besides just touring forever, I would say create a social media angle, YouTube, be on social media, interact directly with your fans, have them support you that way too, in addition to concerts, because it is rough out there for touring musicians. I just found out from the Shirley Manson, for the lead singer of Garbage. I really had a fun time at the Garbage concert. She said, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to do a headline tour, because the only people that are doing okay are the bigs, the Taylor Swifts, the Sabrina Carpenters, the Metallicas, things like that, the biggest bands. Everyone else is suffering. So Billy Corgan, maybe I have her name wrong. Shirley Manson. Or what's her last name? I forget. But Billy Corgan has started a YouTube channel. He does interviews. He does podcasts. And he's getting success that way. I would dare say probably more success than he gets on touring. And I think this is going to help differentiate yourself, and get people really like to reward personal brands, especially the younger generations. Really like to reward that. But let's see what he has to say on music angle of the entertainment industry. AI is already dominating music, and I love music. I've been supporting a lot of music. I buy albums, I buy t-shirts if I can. I buy signed albums. I just bought some vinyl records. I used to buy a lot of vinyl
AI
records, go to
music.
concerts. I don't really support AI music yet, CJ. Although you've had some bangers. And the RJ song is still one of my favorite AI generated things ever.
No, that's the funniest one I ever heard so far.
Okay. And that came from AI too. So I'm not against it completely. I just, if I had a choice, I would choose humans every time. All right. So here's what Billy Corgan says on the Bill Maher show on YouTube. And Billy Corgan consistently is on YouTube right now.
9, 6, and a baby. I mean, they're going to grow up in a world where AI is going to be pervasive on every level of creativity.
It is scary that they
Yes, the people growing up with AI now, the children, it's already here. You're not stopping it. So you learn to live with it.
Well,
And use it as
unless
a tool.
older
It is a tool.
generations control
Okay, so we'll get to you, CJH. So Donovan said it's not a it's not a tool, it's a replacement. It's both. It can be a tool, it can be your replacement. So I would say learn what you can with it, exploit it if you can, make money off of it you can, get success because it can be both. AI can be a tool, and if you really reject it and don't work with it, it potentially could be your replacement. And the people left at the jobs are the ones that are working with it, you know? What happens at your job when you get a new program or something? You have to learn to work with it. There's no it can't. Rhea says, I don't know if it's a replacement, it's a supplement. I think it can be both. My opinion, Rhea.
Was Photoshop a replacement of painters?
No, because there's still painters out there doing the things. Yeah, there's still painters out there.
Look at the comic industry. There could be
letters.
AI comics, and I know
people used to letter.
Yeah.
Lord,
I used to draw the letters by hand.
Yeah, true.
I'd rather buy a real comic.
I know the
than ever buy
hardcore
an AI
comic
one.
book collectors want it created by humans and human artists.
Yeah, because they get paid.
If there is a good AI generated comic book, I think people will buy it. And there's always going to be a market to support.
AI
the humans over the AI.
No, I don't think AI comic will ever be a thing. It just doesn't sell well.
Maybe in 20 years.
It depends on the quality, Bruce. If it's a good character,
I
if
don't know
AI
about
comes
that.
up with a really cool superhero, I mean, we're not there yet. There's going to be a market for it, and I think the hardcore will collect even harder. Like there might be when that happens, the premium for human-made comics is going to go up. And the collectors are going to that's going to be even more hardcore collector market. But I think you may be naive to think that no AI comics are going to take hold. I don't think. I think there will be. I think there's going to be AI everything in entertainment. And you just have to, I mean, it's your decision if you want to support that or not. A court already said AI creation can't be copyrighted, which means it's harder to monetize. I don't know about that. That's interesting, Samuel. I'll have to look into that. And the comic industry didn't buy them. Well, we'll see if that changes. It depends. I think it depends on the quality, the price, and accessibility. All right, let's see what Billy Corgan says about music, because the music industry, I always point to not every industry is the same.
I
Video
do
games,
think
music,
it depends.
film.
For AI in the movie industry, I mean AI for the music industry, I think some artists are using it. I don't think all are using it, but some. I'll say some.
Yeah.
AI is no different than like autotune with music.
Autotune, you just
especially
have to be
if you
very
use your own voice.
Yeah.
Autotune.
Autotune just a high pitched thing, but like it sounds good for the most parts if you're really good at singing.
Well, let's see if we disagree with what Billy Corgan says in this clip here. He said the children. Let's rewind a little bit. It was only 8 seconds. Think about how, like, when we were iPhones and iPads came out, the generations that grow up with AI 10 years down the line, forget about it. It's going to be widely accepted.
Max, I'm going to ask you a question that's going to make you feel old.
Okay, but we got to get to the video too. Sure.
But so when the internet came around,
yeah,
did people oppose it?
Yeah. Just like everything, there's people like, especially in the workplace. I don't want to go on the internet. I don't want to use even computers. I'm old enough to think about when we're
and now everyone uses it.
Yeah. Exactly. You can't really fight it. It's if it improves, makes things more accessible, easier, it's going to be adopted, widely adopted. I've the scariest thing, the reason I 100% know AI is taking hold is one of the biggest markers of how prevalent AI is taking over is that Google this year had a massive drop in searches. And people were using AI and asking AI for the answer instead of typing and Googling themselves. That's one of the biggest indicators for me. People, yes, my niece asked ChatGPT questions and stuff instead of Googling it herself. We are there. We're there, everybody.
I mean,
I don't do that.
I think that's
Google
probably. I think that's probably every kid nowadays. I ain't gonna.
Yes, this is what Billy Corgan is saying. Billy Corgan's a smart man. He can be an ass. I still like him. He's very talented. But this is a very interesting. It's only a 5-minute clip here. AI comics will never work because Marvel and DC and Image will never allow AI use of their characters. I doubt that, Bruce.
No,
I mean,
it's true. It's true. It's true. They copyright every character.
no. But if they
I thought the copyright was
can't they use
going away?
GPT and say make a new Spider-Man comic?
No,
I don't know.
no.
Well, yeah, the studios would use their own images instead of stealing from something else. They'd steal from themselves.
They're past artists, and the past artists won't get any money. Yeah. All right. It's everything.
That is a fair point.
Video games. All right. Let's hear what he has to say.
So I have young children, 9, 6, and a baby. I mean, they're going to grow up in a world where AI is going to be pervasive on every level of creativity.
It is scary that they have come up with I have an Elvis track that's not Elvis.
It's AI.
It's AI Elvis.
Yeah.
That is a little frightening.
Oh, it's so.
I will say this. Listen, I like Nirvana, Kurt Cobain. I saw an AI video where they just putting Kurt Cobain sings a Creed song. I'm like, this is gross to me.
It can also be dangerous, though. Like, look at there's an AI song of Justin Bieber talking about a certain guy.
Yeah, I won't let that.
And people thought it was real.
Yep, Bruce, you're talking about the hardcore, though. The hardcore collectors. The mass market.
Bro, listen to Bruce.
If there's a new character that looks cool, it has a cool storyline, and AI created it, I don't think people are going to care.
It's not. Bruce is right, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But I did feel my stomach churn when I didn't click on the video. I'm like, I'm not even watching this. Kurt Cobain, a singer that was, had some issues, is no longer with us. We know the reason. And put his voice over a Creed song. I'm like, oh, goodness. I didn't like it.
Even those biopics have some issues. There was a fan film a couple of years ago of a impersonator that did Robin Williams. Yeah. And Robin Williams' daughter had an issue with it, so it got taken down.
Reyes says, I want to see him react to an AI song in the style of Smashing Pumpkins. You mean Billy Corgan? I'll be honest with you. An AI Billy Corgan Smashing Pumpkins song might be better than Smashing Pumpkins' new music. And I love Smashing Pumpkins, but not all their new albums are great. I wanted to see them in tours. I didn't get to go this time because it was too close to too many games. They were actually in Pittsburgh right when I was leaving for too many games. Like, I can't do it. It's not enough time. I'm not wrong. See, that's the real issue is Smashing Pumpkins AI songs probably are better than new Smashing Pumpkins written by the human artist. That's explicitly why Billy Corgan knows, because he's very talented, but not every musician makes bangers their whole career. It's very rare. Ghost Bumble says that Robin Williams fan film was never taken down. She's got a whole bunch of people and asked to stop sending it to her. Okay. Well, let's see what else he has to say here.
Yeah, she said, "Yeah, don't send me. I don't want to see my father every time I see him.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah,
cry. Yeah, that's just disrespectful, sir, bro."
All right, well,
But she's right
let's see.
about that.
What I've been saying, because I get asked a lot about it in music interviews. It's my general thing is it's over. It's already over.
Already over.
The world you thought of music. Just start with music. It's over.
I think he's okay. So he's saying that about music. I think behind the scenes, even more so in video games.
Well, to be fair, when's the last band you've heard of?
I search out
when's
bands
the
all the time.
last?
No,
I mean new
You
ones.
have to search for them. You have to search for them. The algorithm won't just feed it to you unless you look. I found a lot of new bands,
But they're all indie, right? When's the last
not all indie.
When's the last Metallica? Like
The reason you don't
the
hear
last
about it is
AC/DC?
there's very few that sign with the big labels anymore because they have abusive contracts. So you have to search for it. There's a variety. There's small. There's indie. There's But what he's saying for the music industry, I think definitely is happening to video games already, and that's why Microsoft doesn't give an F and they're laying off everybody, stopping.
Bro,
stopping.
They're
also. They're also
just announced that they're going to use AI to keep costs cheap, which, I mean, good luck with that.
EA just got bought out.
Yeah, EA
Also,
said that. Yeah, good luck with that.
I think this is why Microsoft doesn't care about canceling projects, because on those projects that aren't complete yet, you already have contracts with live human beings. So
did you see that?
Can I finish the thought, CJ?
Yeah.
So it's easier to cancel a project where you don't have to play residual and back end bonuses to actual live humans and start over with a whole new AI project without all these contracts. So I already think the video game industry, and I think the entertainment industry, is going to be a little bit more difficult with actors and actresses because they can be extremely vocal and they have more of a connection with their audiences than maybe video game. There's a lot of people working behind the scenes in video games, and musicians don't always interact as much. But actors and actresses are always on the front page in style magazines, so they're going to be fighting the hardest. But I think most industries are it's already over for a lot of this stuff. It's already ingrained in there.
Did you see that Xbox is getting rid of the Game Pass rewards?
Of course they are. They don't give an F anymore. They're taught that's only thing that matters is IP and cutting costs and taking. I've said this consistently. We're in a huge bubble that's about to burst because the stock market is held up by companies and executives making bonuses. And all these companies, if you notice, the prices of everything keep going up, up, and up. And the executives and these big that too, CJH, but that's not the only reason, because these companies found out it's too hard to get new customers and new audiences and add new value to the consumers. They have all reached a point where they're not getting consistent new customers. So the way they make their profits and the way they get people to buy their stocks and their stocks jump are you take away things from the consumer. You take away value. You take things away to bring down your costs, and then you raise the price on your streaming service, your video game
Is that what they
service,
did with Star Wars?
So they are.
They took away Star Wars?
No. Well, these Disney Plus has not been putting as many shows out, so they have, and they're talking about raising their prices. So they are not doing a fraction of the shows.
Yeah, like they literally just
used to.
yeah,
they are taking away value from the customer, and they are raising their prices to keep their stocks up.
Yep.
And consumers are going to reach a boiling point. Like, I've had enough. I just keep paying more for less. More for less is what every company is doing now to keep their numbers up. And that's raising their stocks, and that's keeping the worldwide economy up, in my opinion. But that's not sustainable. It's just jacking up the price and taking away value and taking things away from your streaming service and all your services to the consumer, and just nickel and diming your cash cow customers. And I think that's where we're at right now. Look at Disney Plus, look at HBO. They're all talking about raising their prices. Have they talked about adding any value to the consumer at all when they talk about raising their prices? They just say, oh, excuse, which I think is all bullshit. Because when you cancel your subscription, they all say, join back for a fourth of the price for 6 months. They're just nickel and diming the consumer. All right, I went off on a tangent here. All right, let's see what else he has to say.
It's already over. You don't see it, but it's over.
Well, you're going to have to put some meat on that bone.
Okay. You're 15 years old. Okay. When you were 15 years old, when I was 15 years old, it was the garage playing the Led Zeppelin into infinity to learn how to play something, right? Okay. That's over. If you can press a button and that thing can write a song for you or tell you,
right,
even if it gets you 87% down the road, and then you use your intuition and whatever talent you have to kind of finish it and say,
yes, I think he's right. What do you think about that? Like this big epic guitar solo thing or song, and instead of figuring out every single note, this epic song, you punch in, I want Led Zeppelin type song and a guitar solo, and you have AI, and then you just fill in the blanks. I do think we're already there. We're already past there. I don't see why any musician wouldn't.
I do think that people that's in the music industry probably test AI and see if it could completely outside of Taylor Swift. She don't do that. Like I do think like people already using like in the industry, depending on what it depends on the artist who is. I don't think bigger stars that does music as like in the top 10 billboards and stuff. I don't think they use AI. Like, but like like upcoming people probably
Well, Reyes says now that Skydance has Paramount and possibly WB, they will have higher value to the consumer and in theory justify a price increase. Same with Netflix. That's an anomaly if that happens. If Skydance buys but WB, but what Disney Plus, HBO Max, the rest of the streamers, and even let's for instance talk about the music industry, Live Nation or something that does the tickets for all musicians. They're just talking about raising the price of increase without mergers or something. So yeah, that would justify the cost increase if you merge two streaming services.
Ever since that Skydance wanted by WB thing, it's just been zero, like no updates whatsoever for that. Like it just been like that. Which I mean, WB is having a good year, so I think David was like, nah, I wait another year.
Thanks for that. The heads up, Bruce, about Mangold deal with Paramount where it goes Star Wars movie. So James Mangold is very successful director, and he pretty much could go to any IP
studio,
he want. So that's why it's not like Kathy's fault that Mangold's going away. It's not James Gunn's fault. It's just that he is a sought out director.
Yeah, like he's everywhere. Like
high value director.
He literally
he's gonna get to wherever he wants to go.
Last year he did the he did the movie with Fox, the biopic. I forgot the name. Oh my god. Timothy.
All right. Well, let's get back to the video because I only watched 59 seconds, but I think this is a really powerful interview and it's relevant to even the movie and video game industry.
Oh yeah, he did he did the biopic completely unknown with Disney. So he always take deals with studio. But like I did came out that his deal with Star Wars and James Gunn is still intact. We'll see if that happens.
All right. Well, let's see what else he says in this.
It's yours. It's over. It's over.
And that's where we are.
5 years from now, so we're in 2025 when we're doing this interview. 5 years from now, the music landscape will be completely devastated by AI.
I think he's right. For music, I'd say for video games, I say the last stronghold is actors and actresses, which are still there's gonna still be really prevalent AI projects. It's just that they're more front and center than musicians or there's so many people who work behind the scenes video games.
Although to be fair, video games probably need AI with how many bugs there are.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is there. I think
if humans aren't catching those,
will always be better. But
the humans aren't catching the bugs.
You can't blame. I don't know. We'll see.
Hashtag blame Voltaire.
Oh Lord.
No, but I think I think this is a great interview. I think it's
he's a musician, so like he will know this stuff because he's in the music industry and stuff like that. Yeah, obviously.
Yeah. Devil's advocate: licensing for content that isn't exclusive to specific streaming service like Sony and A24 will give timed exclusive access, something else that can increase value to consumer. I appreciate you bringing more info, Rhea. I just think, yes, you're going to find some things that increase the value of consumer, but I think as the big trend with these high-powered executives like Zaslav that want their bonuses and don't really care about people or projects, I think the majority of the success they've had and the reason they get their stocks up or they get their bonuses
It's because of Mike.
If they take things away, they shelve things, they cancel things that have really good, for instance, like SAG-AFTRA. A lot of these projects that they take off the service, it could be is because that show has a lot of good residual agreements with a lot of the talent involved with creating that show. They take away stuff and they jack up the price for the majority of these services. You're going to find good services. You're going to find, things there. It's just my opinion that the majority of these companies are being propped up by taking away value instead of trying to get new consumers, trying to get an influx of new subscribers. They focus on nickel and diming. The focus, at least, is on nickel and diming your existing cash cow, your person that does.
Do you think sometimes they cancel shows and then wait for the fan backlash so they can revive the show, quote unquote, revive the show?
No. I think part of this is self-inflicted, though. That's a good topic, CJ, because I think the majority of consumers have lost trust with the industry, but you're never going to finish. People don't invest in new shows because they're like, is this going to succeed? Some people don't start watching a show and still gets the second or third season.
Yeah,
is this show going to last?
Now
so many shows. It's an anomaly to actually get a finish to a show.
No, nowadays it's very hard to get but it's very hard to finish a show that you might do last season. Let's say your show ran for 3 or 4 seasons.
They've lost the consumer trust with their practices of abandoning projects. Imagine if the majority of shows got a conclusion or a final season.
Oh, I wish.
Imagine
the adoption
if
rate of new content might be better.
Imagine if Breaking Bad didn't get an ending, or Walking Dead never got an ending.
To finish the TV show, finish it as a movie. I would love that. If your show get canceled, give the person an option to do a movie, whether it's Netflix, Hulu, whatever. I don't care. Give them the option to make a movie. Look, I'm not a high Carly person, but the show got canceled last year, a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, whatever it was, and it's getting a movie.
Yeah.
So
they just announced Simpsons
if your show's
movie
ending,
too.
give the creator an option to do a movie and then finish the story there. That's it. I hate when shows get
I would
canceled.
think the consumer confidence in the consumers would reward things if the industry didn't abandon so many projects and
what have I say? What have I say that is worse?
No, don't worry about it, Anthony.
You must be delayed, bro. I'm not agreeing with AI, so you must be delayed as hell.
Okay. So Sean says the newest Beatles song that came out a year ago was put together with AI and it won a Grammy for Best Rock Song. I heard that. I didn't like it. I would think that the industry rewarded it because it was a tool to finish something that was started by humans, by John Lennon and the Beatles. It was used to complete missing lines that John Lennon was no longer around to say. But if it was completely created by AI, I don't think that it would have won a Grammy. That's I have to research
what about here's a question.
Yeah.
What about when the actor is too old and their voice is weird? For example, when Kenobi came out, clearly Darth Vader's voice was changed with AI to make him sound younger. What about that? Is that okay?
That's like the aging. I would hope that the actor, that their likeness and their voice it's up to them. Sometimes the aging,
have you heard in The Simpsons? Have you heard what Marge sounds like?
No,
it's awful.
Yeah, I would prefer that the old times when they made movies that they would get a younger actor and an older actor to play the different ages. I like that better than de-aging. Sometimes de-aging works, but most of the time it's like uncanny valley stuff. Thinking of terms of relative consumer impact, paying $3 more a month when the average median income of consumer pays $8 to $10 a day on hobbies and leisure. All right. Well, let's hear what else he has to say, and I want to get to some other topics. And I am going to finish the mailbag. I'm bringing the mailbag back.
Every level.
And by the way, the audience has no responsibility to give a shit. They just want to be entertained.
That's why I say it's over.
Right.
Right.
And they're not going to give a shit.
Right.
They're
That's what I'm
just
saying.
gonna-
It's over.
And like, I'm that guy. I always say it. I'm just a young man in the 22nd row. You know, I'm just, because I have no musical ability, which is so liberating. So I can just like what I like and not like what I like, and not worry and not about, like, does it matter? Is it important music?
That's kind of what I'm saying. If there's an AI artist or there's an artist who's using AI to advance their musical cause, you won't give a shit.
And what you're thinking is that they all are by now. They must be.
From what I've heard, there's not a song coming out of Nashville right now that doesn't have AI involvement, particularly with lyrics.
He's saying that the country music industry in Nashville, a lot of it's great AI lyrics, from what he's hearing.
I read in the paper.
I guess I shouldn't assume country music just because it's Nashville, but okay, music from Nashville.
Today, cartoon movies. You know, I guess.
How about editing? How about camera work? How about every level of entertainment is going to be affected. I assume you pay comedy writers? Do you pay comedy writers?
Not personally, but my generous network does, yes.
Okay, good. So the point is whatever your budget is a year for comedy writers, let's say it's $100K. If you can go, I don't have to pay those guys anymore, girls. There's $100K in Bill Maher's pocket. And by the way, I like the jokes better.
Trust me, I've looked into it.
It just depends on the quality of it. If it's above average, if it's good enough, yes. I think people.
AI is really bad at telling jokes.
I think it could be even funnier because the jokes don't land. It's kind of cringe. It's funny. Every new song with acoustic guitar is considered country these days.
Obviously, but I think Taylor Swift is probably the biggest person in Nashville. So far. So yeah.
No, I haven't, guys. But they are definitely not there yet with comedy, and AI isn't there yet.
Yeah.
With like so I just can't imagine them writing the kind of jokes I do.
Okay, but you produce a television show. If you could save $500,000 a year using AI to do your editing or to your sound
those are not my.
I will tell you right now, I am guilty for using AI for editing for my clip outs.
What about descriptions? YouTube descriptions.
To be fair, that's implemented.
I've
on YouTube.
made money
That's
on
not really...
eBay selling collectibles, and I use an AI description. You know.
To be fair, that's because YouTube give you the option. Like if because YouTube will give you the option. If it didn't give you the option, you would do it on handwriting. Yes.
I used AI in the thumbnail of this video, just taking out the background. There's a thing on Pixlr now that just, how you used to clip, you had to take out the image behind the person and do that manually. Now it's just a click of a button. Absolutely. And you know what? Humans are lazy. We like the virtue signal and say we prefer humans. We prefer.
Want to know how lazy we are?
I'll do it. Yes.
We have the internet now.
I agree with this.
We live in cities now.
Yeah.
That's how lazy we are. We don't hunt our food anymore. We go to the grocery store.
Out of here. You're never hunted for food.
I know. I'm just saying that examples of why humans are lazy now.
If
you know
I
what I
had
mean?
to hunt for food, I would be a vegetarian. You use AI too, Bruce, for titles and thumbnails and stuff. Everyone uses it. Most people on YouTube use it already. I'll be real.
My decisions.
But you know how the world works.
No,
It's
absolutely.
bottom line.
No, they're going to do it. But the other thing AI can't do is they could. It's going to sound catty, but they could do other shows because they're so predictable in their politics. and that's one of my issues.
The first person. Think about this, CJH. If you create an
Max
anti-SJW
is
AI
lazy, we know
character,
that.
because he
No,
says
I
predictable,
will make an anti-American.
You could do an anti-SJW. Oh, this is woke. This is woke, and you could make it a million sub channel.
That's true.
Yeah, because they're so predictable. Because Bill Maher is saying,
Yeah.
when you're nuanced, AI can't produce that, but like the predictable channels,
Choose with AI. It is programmed by the woke, and I know this because somebody once asked it, "What was my best?"
AI is programmed.
Did you see his
by
face?
woke.
Did you see his face?
Billy Corgan?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
No, his face when he said woke.
It might try to be more politically correct AI than a human. I don't necessarily think that's woke. I don't know. Someone is going to build an AI comedian funnier than this guy out of spite. It's going to happen. It's getting there.
Stand-up special, and first of all, it shouldn't even be giving opinions, but it gave the wrong one, and I know why, because it was programmed by woke.
Sure.
So it picked like one from 20 years ago that was woker, because 20 years ago the Democrats weren't funny. The liberals hadn't gone off the deep end on a lot of issues, and it was just Bush. And also, we were 10 years away from gay
people don't like Bill Maher.
marriage, and a lot of the special, or at least the end of it, was about how we should have gay marriage.
okay.
So the AI thing was like, oh, this is the best, because and it's not. It's good. I mean, but it's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
The one I did in December, way better.
Or Bill Maher, maybe the AI was completely right and you haven't been funny for 20 years. Ka-ching! That's why you go with me instead of AI, right? Maybe Bill Maher hasn't been funny for 20 years. What do you think, Anthony and CJH? Maybe the AI was
I don't
right.
remember. I don't remember the last time I ever laughed at Bill, bro. I don't remember. I don't remember the last time. I ain't gonna lie.
I watch the show all the time, but he's not extremely funny.
No,
No.
He's washed. That's what we
He's
call it.
washed. He still gets numbers.
I mean, yeah,
one of
because
the best shows, one of the best viewed shows on
because they get
HBO Max.
Tarantino every day, every month. So
No. We've canceled Bill Burr. Bill Burr's canceled, Samuel. Don't you know? He took money from the Saudis.
Oh.
This
to
interview
be fair,
is going
the
to be
Saudis-
hilarious to
to be-
watch it too.
To be fair,
Didn't you hear about all that? The
to be
comedians
fair-
are upset with Bill Burr
to-
because he took money from Saudi Arabia.
bro, the Saudis bought
comedy
EA, so like, who cares?
No, I'm just saying he was
Well,
canceled
he's
because
just-
he always called. He actually, there's voice clips of him calling out comedians selling out and
Yeah, so no, yeah, I'd rather. I mean, I'd rather be rich than be poor. So
yeah,
like, nah, bro, like, nah, take the money. I mean, the Saudi give
Take
me
your
money.
bag.
If the Saudi give me $50 million, I'm taking the 50 million. I don't care. Don't care. Like the same thing what they did with Tom Brady. They give him $250 million. Like to do play a flag football next year with a bunch of NFL players that are stars in the league. Like, bro, the Saudis don't care. They rich as hell. They literally bought EA 2 days ago.
Okay.
With more money than Elon.
I'm not Samuel. I love Bill Burr. I'm just saying he's getting a lot of backlash right now, especially because he called out other comedians that took money. Dirt, like they say, like dirty money or whatever of what these. But all these, every country in the world has some skeletons in their closet. Honestly,
Canada with their war crimes.
Yeah, exactly. Talking about Canada. All right, let's finish this.
The best, because and it's not. It's good. I mean, but it's 20 years ago.
Yeah.
The one I did in December, way better. But AI.
Oh, that's right. They aren't. I think I have read that they are half brothers. I think I heard that. I'm putting money back in the community of my family. I'll take social backlash to help others. Okay.
AI can't do that. Just the way, like, why do I use the old iPod, the old one, the wheel one, Bill?
The one where Billy Joel is featured prominently?
Yeah. Among others. Why? because like I like to put my playlist together in a way that like none of those services can do, because they can only, if you say play songs like this, they just take it from the same era. I can play a song 40 years apart from another song.
I see.
And they have the exact same vibe, but they're from completely different eras. And Pandora can't do that.
Right.
So they've got a ways to go. Will they get there?
I don't like automated AI algorithms. I like to pick and go through stuff myself. Just like, yeah, it'll say recommend a band that's similar or something. I like to go search stuff out, but I think I'm in the minority on that. I think most people are just like, just play me something similar. You know, on these streaming, these music streaming things. They're very popular, you know. Very few people actually listen to full albums anymore either, right? Just singles, right? So
yes,
I don't know, but look, we had a good run.
Yeah,
you know,
we had fun.
I mean, didn't you just play a stadium with 80,000 people?
65.
Okay, well, it's a lot of people.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of people. And
Yeah,
you're,
no.
And you're going on.
I'm comfortable with all that, but I because I have young children, 9, 6, and a baby. I mean, they're going to grow up in a world where AI is going to be pervasive on every level of creativity.
I think he's right. Who here thinks he's right?
I mean, he's not wrong. Yeah, like AI eventually will probably, do stuff.
You still have your iPod Touch? Wow. That's great, Rhea. You got to bring that next trip. I got to see what's in there.
Does it work?
I was looking on eBay to get an iPod. Because I do like cassettes, CDs, but I wanted to load up an iPod, you know. All right, let's do some other topics and finish that mailbag, because we care about the mailbag here on MME.
Who we?
CJH, Anthony, are you going to spread the word that the AK celebration is Saturday? Have a bunch of people?
I don't even know what that is.
What do you mean you don't know what an AK celebration is? I got 8K and we're celebrating.
Oh, 8K.
Yes.
Well, why didn't you say subscribers?
Open the flood, AK subscribers. Yes.
No, that's
open the
if
floodgates.
If I got
Most people are welcome.
They're bots.
So if I make it, I got.
No, I didn't get here. No, it's not another 20. I don't have the time there. I'm actually starting to go to the gym more again. You know, after my trips, I need to be consistent with getting to the gym. I need to do some trailer reactions too. CJH and Anthony,
you should probably watch Dexter.
Nah, I mean, I will eventually.
You say that for everything.
All right. What do you mean you weren't invited? You're always invited. You could when you pop in now. You're not on X. I got to send it to you on Instagram for trailer. I just decided to do trailer reactions right now. You could come do trailer reactions with me. I actually have to. I should do some trailer reactions because I didn't even watch some yet. But I should.
You need member exclusive content.
I probably need to do the trash and get stuff because I'm working on the basement. I'm making, even though I have a membership to a gym, I'm making my exercise room really nice. I put my
make
Sony
that 99 cents worth it and make it member exclusive content.
Yeah. All right, so this is about X-Men 97. Professor X voice actor Ross Marquand says he's amazed Disney greenlit X-Men 97 season 2 as it's so dark. It's very, very dark. A lot of people die, and so many people don't talk about it via Collider. I'm really looking forward to X-Men 97. I have mixed feelings because the showrunner, Bo, whatever, is on X, constantly bashing Kevin Feige and MCU and Disney.
No more. I mean, he's jobless, so I don't care.
Oh, Anthony, okay. But I'm just saying, do you think that season 2 is going to be impact quality-wise?
But we don't know. We'll see if we get a trailer this week. Next week when they go to New York Comic Con because they're gonna be there. So we'll see.
CJH, you love the '90s Spider-Man show. Did you like the X-Men show?
I didn't really finish the X-Men show
Did you?
because
You
there's
didn't
so
watch
many
X-Men?
seasons.
Okay, it's really.
So I
worth
haven't got to this point yet.
Okay. Well,
but I hope to.
Yeah, I think it's a great show. Oh, here we go. Aldous Hodge is no longer Hawkman, but he is joining Jake Gyllenhaal in the Roadhouse sequel for Amazon MGM Studios via Deadline. So the Roadhouse reboot was successful enough to make a sequel.
Yeah.
I still didn't see it, but I really like Aldous Hodge. I still want him to return as Hawkman, but I think it's very unlikely.
Well,
he has a great show on. He has a very popular show on Amazon too. I think.
Yeah. What's this? I forgot what the detective show. God damn it! Give me a second.
Yeah, I think it's doing good. A lot of those type of shows do really good on Amazon. We got first super chat of the night. Thank you, Connor Dorian, Charlie Manx, $5. Thank you for the support. I really appreciate it, Charlie Manx or Connor Dorian. Have you seen the official trailer for It, Welcome to Derry, that was released last week? No, I haven't. I'm so behind on trailers, and it's really upsetting to me because the man on this panel, CJH, harasses me and says your reactions are not authentic. So I don't even watch any
They're
part
not.
of the trailer. Yes, they are 100% authentic.
He played.
Unless I watched it before. I did not watch it before. I might have signed like a 10,
That's the
5-second
problem. You watched them before.
No, I did not watch them before. So there's lots of trailers that came out, including the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer that I did not watch and I've heard lots about it, and I want to see it and react to it. Which we might do after this. I'm not sure yet. I want to do some reactions. I want to do some music. I do some more topics too. So I'm looking forward to Welcome to Derry, even more so than
I had an idea for like member exclusive content.
Okay.
Stuff that you don't want like public, like anything like politics or anything. You know what I mean? Make it.
I actually was going to do a whole different
Any
channel
rants you have, you know what I mean?
I was gonna maybe put more effort into another channel, but let's see if I can get back.
But make that members exclusive.
Why? Someone's calling me. All right. So thank you, Connor, Dorian, Charlie Manx. I am looking forward to this project. I want to see the trailer. It's theater screening last week. It looks really good. CGH, Anthony, Bruce for original scene and performance for trailer reactions. That would be great. That would be great. Okay. Maybe I'll plan it. I'll see if people are available tomorrow night and Thursday night. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Friday. Maybe Friday before the mic drop. We could do some trailer reactions too. I don't know. But I do want to see Roadhouse now. Let me see what else is happening on X. Waking up are people ready for Halloween in October 1st? Are you ready?
How do you get all positive content on your Twitter, and I get all anti-Canada stuff?
It's what you engage with. It's what you look at. Even if you don't comment on it, if your eyes are on it, the AI recognizes how long you view shit. So if you look and give time, even time, to stuff that you probably give more time to the stuff that upsets you than positive content. You need to engage with things that are good, and then it'll help you.
That explains why I get anti-Canada.
Yeah, because you get mad and you look at it or you comment on it. Stop engaging. The algorithms and computer can only do what you engage with.
I just saw that Margot Robbie is still attached to the Pirates movie.
I don't think she's going to do that. We'll see.
It's reported from The Wrap.
So John Carpenter has been given a Hollywood Walk a star on the Walk of Fame.
Damn, it took about 25. It took about 30
That's
plus
great.
years to get one.
That's great. It's great to see those three together. Kurt Russell. I'm trying to who's the guy on the left? I can't recognize him. And then I forget this guy on the right, his name, but what's that actor's name? I know him. I just forget his name. He's in a lot. He actually looks really good for his age too. Amazing. It's great to see them supporting John Carpenter, getting his Hollywood Walk of Fame. I got to go track down some other John Carpenter projects I haven't seen. He's got to go look at his film. Keith David, yes. He's in amazing shape, man. I've seen things on him on X. Great guy. Oh, he also got a Hollywood
Isn't he
Walk
Spawn?
No, I don't think so.
Voice of Spawn?
Maybe
In
the
the
voice,
cartoon?
maybe the animated. You might be right. Keith David. Yeah, and I don't know who the guy is on the left. I kind of recognize him, but that's great. Let's see what else here. Charlie Hunnam reveals he only worked on Pacific Rim to work with Guillermo del Toro. I could care less about giant robots fighting giant monsters. I read the script and I had no emotional experience with it at all. I really like that. I really like that first movie. Oh, I'm thinking of Ernie Hudson. Okay. Keith David too, I've seen on they both look great for their age, though, honestly. Keith David and Ernie Hudson. Ernie Hudson looks better now than he did when he did years ago. All right, let's look at this. I got to take the music down. What do we think of this Michael Myers popcorn bucket?
I love it. I gotta get
Do you
one.
know that
I got every popcorn bucket you could ever think of, so I'm definitely.
you know how that Friday the 13th game got taken down? The same company made a Halloween game. We get to
really?
be as Michael Myers, yeah.
So I like the idea of the popcorn bucket, but this looks very cheap. The quality of the image on the, doesn't it? Doesn't it look cheap to you? This is good news of Twitter.
All popcorn
Reyes doesn't look great. I think it looks
look cheap.
I don't think this looks pretty cheap to me. This one, the hair and everything. I don't know. I think it could look better.
Only RJ buys this stuff anyway.
Oh, that's a cosplayer I follow. She follows me on X. She's awesome. Okay. Tom Clementeef and Adam Copeland have joined the cast of Beekeeper 2 alongside Jason Statham. I'm happy they're making a second one. I didn't really connect with the first one, though. People really like that. I love me some Jeremy Irons. So Jeremy Irons has been cast as a villain in Chad Stahelski's Highlander reboot, also starring Henry Cavill, Dave Bautista, Drew McIntyre, which is a wrestler, right? Damon Hansu, Karen Gillian, Russell Crowe. Great cast.
This is great.
It is being delayed. Why is Wii U trending? Why is Wii U trending?
I have no clue. Click it.
Well, I will. I'm going to keep
Click
on what I already. I'll see. Hold on.
Oh, it got
But
delayed.
the Highlander reboot is delayed because Henry Cavill got injury. Yes.
Yeah, he got injured. Yeah, he got injured on his.
But I really want to go back. I want to rewatch the first Highlander for sure. It's trending for me. But when hold on a second. When would it ever be trending for anybody? Let me bring this up.
By the way, you know how there's a Simpsons movie?
I love you, Wii U gamepad.
This new Simpsons movie. I want to share something.
Okay, I still don't understand why it popped up. It never popped up for me. What are you showing now?
So you know how there's a Simpsons movie?
Yeah.
Read what's on there.
I will not wait 20 years to make another movie. Okay.
How long ago was the first movie?
20 years ago? Yeah.
So I think they planned this.
Simpsons planned it? Okay. All right, let's see what else is here. Chukwudi Iwuji wants to play Brainiac in the DCU, I'd jump at it.
Brother, I love you. I love him. But
yes.
no. I think you should play Martian Manhunter. Martian Manhunter, yes. But
you convinced me, Anthony. I would love him for Brainiac, but Martian Manhunter is a character that's going to be around a little bit longer than Brainiac, hopefully too, and hasn't been done great yet, including Zack Snyder's Justice League. I hated the Martian Manhunter tease. I think he looked awful.
That was dumb. Yeah.
I didn't think it was good. He looked bad.
Isn't this kind of the same character? He's like a robot.
No,
he's a Martian.
He's the Martian. He's the alien.
Yeah.
He cares about.
No, I'm not talking about Martian Manhunter. I'm talking about Brainiac.
Oh yeah, Brainiac is a computer.
Yeah,
he's from Krypton.
And so is the guy from Guardians.
Well, he's already this actor is already in Peacemaker season 1, right?
Yeah, but he died. James said he could come back regardless. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But I'm no disrespect, but please, I hope if we could get a brand new, please pick a brand new actor. I'm trying to see brand new people join the DC universe instead of seeing James people, please.
I thought this was I didn't know if this was real or not. I'm not saying I didn't think it was plausible that a lady could win a Mortal Kombat tournament after having a newborn. But now that I've seen this consistently pop up, this freaking awesome. This lady rocks. A woman won a Mortal Kombat tournament while holding her newborn in her arms just 5 days after giving birth. Legit.
By the way, I just had a thought. So
about
what if
Mortal
James
Kombat
Gunn,
or about this lady? About this lady with
Batman.
a newborn winning a tournament? On topic? You had a thought about the topic? No?
Never on topic.
What? Isn't that amazing?
I know.
This lady's legit. She's freaking awesome. Props to her and the newborn. You have nothing to comment on this topic, CJH.
I didn't grow up with Mortal Kombat.
You should have. Oh, I was retweeting.
But I had a thought about Batman. So let's say Ben Affleck is returning.
Oh, brother.
Hypothetically.
Yeah.
In DCU.
Yeah.
What if he's the only one that remembers the DCU? But he has like nightmares.
Sure.
And he doesn't understand what's going on.
Yeah, the Snyder versus Nightmares, yes.
Yeah.
I'd be up for anything. I actually do not care anymore. Like, I talk about the Snyderverse or the characters or their versions returning. I legit don't care anymore. Like, I don't want James Gunn stuff to go away. I'm open to them returning. I'm not holding out hope for anything. I'm just like, whatever at this point, because I'm the most unbiased entertainment pundit on.
And that way they can say that the Flash movie is also canon.
I would love, it would be really fun if they made a connection there. I don't know what's going to happen. Everything's up in the air because Warner Brothers is potentially up for sale. It's like people, when this happened and James Gunn took over and the critics of James Gunn said, what's going to make it different, Warner Brothers different this time than last time that went through constant mergers and failures. And they're like, well, it's James Gunn this time, so everything's going to work out.
James Gunn truly thought The Flash was his favorite superhero movie of the year, if he truly thought that,
we're not going to get to
make that canon.
CJ keeps interrupting. Would he make that canon? He hasn't referenced Flash movie at all. And people got mad at me when I said Andy Muschietti is not going to direct Batman the Brave and the Bold. You know how silent it is on Muschietti right now? In the last comment he made,
James Gunn lied about Flash?
I didn't say
it's not his actual favorite movie.
I didn't think it was possible, and then I saw Superman. There's a lot of similarities between Flash and Superman. The movie, the quality of the movie, the visual effects and everything. So I actually believe it now, where I was like, it was a hard pill for me to swallow before. That he really thought it, but there's a lot of similarities between those two movies for me. People love The Flash. I think Superman's a little bit better than The Flash because it ends with a future for the movies, where Flash just ends like a mess. But there's some great stuff in the Flash too. Not the special effects, you know. All right, well, let's get to this, CJH, because a new third-person Lord of the Rings game is in development that is
If they
said
do it
to
right.
take advantage of how well Hogwarts Legacy did for Harry Potter. Be a AAA game. I think there is still money in this franchise and video games for sure. I don't know about going back to Gollum for the movies, but I think that's a good idea. I would love to see a AAA game by Warner Brothers in the Lord of the Rings. Maybe they'll just do
Explore
a reboot of
the whole Middle Earth.
Yeah, if it
Everywhere,
focuses on Gollum, no, thank you. You know.
No, I mean like the entire world of Middle Earth. You can go from the Shire to
Okay,
Mount Doom.
just think about this: the quality of regardless of what you think about J.K. Rowling, and I know Anthony's going to probably her opinions are horrible. Whatever. I'm not talking about her. The quality of the actual video game, Anthony. Do you think that was high from what you heard for Hogwarts Legacy? Good. Yeah. So people enjoyed it. It sold a lot. It's very successful. The quality of that game translated to Lord of the Rings.
I'm going to talk about Hogwarts Legacy.
Okay, that's on topic.
I beat the game.
Is it good?
My only criticism: there's no consequences of using the evil magic.
That is a good big criticism. They should do something with that. Yeah. They should maybe do that in the sequel. Consequences for being evil. There's always consequences for being evil in real life. Oh, well, actually, no, there isn't. Unfortunately, look at our president. There should be consequences in real life. I'll correct myself.
And it kind of contradicts like the movies and the books, because like Voldemort lost pieces of his soul when he killed. And in the video game, if you're just using the kill curse like willy-nilly, you know.
Yeah. Well, this is an announcement of a video game that's a great idea, especially since the video game industry is suffering right now. This would they were trying to sell off Warner Brothers video games, so this is great.
Yeah, if they do it right.
Rhea says, imagine seeing both Sasha Calle and Millie Alcock Supergirls interacting in a scene. Imagine that, and imagine Henry Cavill and Cornsweat interacting. That would be amazing.
And make it like the Shadow of Mordor.
Or imagine
those games.
Or imagine Ben Affleck and Michael Keaton's Batman interacting. Even though they were both in the Flash movie, they didn't really interact, did they? I can't remember. Anthony, did they interact in the Flash movie, or they're just both in the Flash movie?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
Yeah. That would be freaking amazing. And people get so upset with Snyder fans when they say, why can't this happen? Because it happens in Marvel. Why can't we get that in DC? James Gunn is more likely to make something like that happen than most, but I still don't,
Crisis happens in every DC universe.
Figure drawing, eventually, I think James Gunn would do some type of thing where, like, have an older Superman with Cavill, like, that people are saying, like.
By the way, I'm still convinced that Ultraman was originally going to be Cavill, because there's images of, like, I don't know, like concept art of Ultraman, and it looks very much like Henry Cavill.
Well, I don't know. All right, let me see what else we have here. We're going to start the call tonight. It's 11 p.m. All right. I don't know. I just reposted this and I didn't even watch it. So this is going to be a blind reacting for me of John Cena on some
blind
internet show.
reaction.
I don't even know. Barstool Big Cat. What the heck is this? I still didn't finish Peacemaker. I got to finish a lot of shows. Peacemaker, Alien Earth. I'm so behind.
Dexter.
All right, so Dexter's on the bottom of the list, unfortunately.
For people who don't know, there was just one of those stupid internet rumors that John Cena died from COVID.
Was there a small part of you that wanted to just kind of go along with it for a day?
What and where is the good in that?
What the heck? Okay, this is dumb. Okay, the internet being internet idiots. Having a pipe.
That's the worst question ever.
I know.
Like,
it was
did
it's
this
just
guy think
you.
before you asked that?
Like,
I'm glad John Cena, was like, why?
That
is
is
there
the
any
most cringy.
It said the show is called.
Actually, that's the most disrespectful question.
Yeah, like that is literally just.
They're
like,
intentionally stupid. But the thing is, John Cena's on this show and not ours. We have 10 viewers here. They have a lot more.
Because that's because they're famous.
Because like I said before, failing upwards. I've never seen a bigger representation of that than social media influencers and YouTubers. Not that there's not good YouTubers out there, but idiocracy is rewarded. Talking about politics too. Idiocracy is rewarded. So part of my take, they're intentionally stupid here. They know this is going to get views. We're only watching it because it's stupid. I didn't know what it was before I watched this, but I like John Cena's reaction here at least.
I guess
people would just be like,
John man,
Cena.
I love John Cena. He's such a great guy.
Remember that time? People would share anecdotes. Guy would have tweeted, remember that time John Cena wanted to fuck my belly button? Man, I miss that guy.
I know you guys are trying to have some fun. I just lost a really close friend 2 days ago.
Oh shit.
And, no, that's cool.
Don't joke about wow, he brought it real. He really okay. That's sad. Sorry for your loss, John Cena. But he's like, I'm not in the mood to joke about this, especially now. That was really bad timing too.
So when I say something like that and you take the smile off your face, loss is a really tough thing. I don't think, especially at this point, at any point, the fragile nature of human life is a headline to grab. So,
wow, that was a real. That's why this clipped out, because people said John Cena's answer was legit. That was really good. That was a really good response to that. I like him even more now. I like the way he responded to that bullshit. I don't think, especially now, but not ever, human life shouldn't be like a headline like that. Okay, that's great.
I know what you're trying to do. I can't fault you for trying, but in taking a moment to reflect on the passing of a good close friend of mine, man, I see things from a completely different perspective. I just don't think that's the right avenue for me to go down. But I'm just saying, in this case, right now, here, that's just not a path I want to go down. I hear you. It's just not a path I want to go down.
I'm not funny anyways, so.
Wow, he shut that down. That was great. Do you like that response, Anthony? Some internet tomfoolery, some BS, and he just shut that down. Okay. No response here from the panel. Thank you so much for being on the panel.
Yes.
Oh, here's some good news. Let's see if this is a good idea. Let's do the classic can't be a buy or sell. We all love reboots, right? Anthony, CJH, we love reboots, right?
Sometimes.
All right, so Glenn Powell and Michael B. Jordan are rumored to be in talks to star in Joseph Krasinski's Miami Vice remake.
Oh, I'll be up for it, yeah.
Is this a good duo for Miami Vice remake?
Yeah.
What was the last one? Jamie Foxx and someone?
Jamie Foxx and Tom Cruise. That was
GTA.
great as well.
No, that wasn't Tom Cruise.
Yeah, it was Tom Cruise.
No, that was Collateral or no.
I don't even know what Miami Vice is.
It's an amazing, one of the most famous shows in America.
Well, that's why I don't know about it.
Okay, so I think these two.
Oh no, that was no. It was my bad. It was not. That was Collateral. It was Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
yes,
I think Colin Farrell and Jamie Foxx.
Yes, it would be good to reboot it. Yes.
Yeah, and Joseph Kosinski. He did the Maverick movie, right? Oh no, Joseph Kosinski. Who's that? Is that the director of Maverick?
Tron, F1,
yeah,
and the new.
So you buy this or sell this project? I buy it.
Yeah, I buy it. Yeah, it's easily money. You have two great popular stars that everybody love, and yeah, it makes sense. I think that would be perfect.
CGH, do they have buddy cop projects in Canada, like shows or movies? Sort of like a buddy cop.
I refuse to answer that question.
What do you mean you refuse to answer?
That's like the John Cena question.
That is not like John Cena. I'm saying there's might be something in Canada I don't know about. Like I love buddy cop movies. I was actually going to do my favorite buddy cop VHS tapes. You know, the pastels and neon lights. Yeah.
Max treats Canada
Oh,
like it's a faraway place.
Okay, I think we're done on X here. Oh, Galactus tells the AI actress to F off. Linda Hamilton and T1000 reconnected. Nice. All right, should I do a few mailbag? Because that mailbag's just been sitting there. Even though CGH.
I don't think people would be mad if you don't.
Is Perp still live? Do a drive-by.
No, I think he finished.
He's still live?
Perp's live.
I think he finished
don't
like
know.
30 minutes
Is
ago.
he still live?
Ask him if he's going to be.
No, never mind. He's not live anymore.
Okay.
I thought. Huh.
Ask him. Tell him about the 8K celebration stream Saturday.
He's not
finally going to
live.
do it. Finally going to do it. All right. Let's see here. Our good old pal Jacob McKenzie. Tom Holland says he'd love to go back and relive the first time he was on set of Spider-Man No Way Home with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. It was a day filled with so many nerves and anticipation that concluded with three long-lost brothers coming together. It was really, really special time. It was special for everyone, and I want to go watch that again as well. But yeah, being there, that's really great. I hope there's those type of moments in Avengers Doomsday. Matt Reeves says they've talked about.
Did you hear about what happened with Tom Holland and the stunt?
No, he's doing
He got
fine.
hurt on
He's,
a
he,
stunt,
yeah, he's fine today. He went back on set today. He's doing fine.
Matt Reeves says they've talked about doing spin-offs for other characters in the Batman saga. There are absolutely other characters we talked about doing that I would love. Really be honored and excited if we had the opportunity.
Bro, we've been wanting a Catwoman show for the last 4 years.
Yeah, but he failed on even bringing Catwoman into the second movies, from what I heard.
Well, she's in it, but she has a small part.
Okay.
Which is stupid, but it's whatever. You know.
Matt Reeves says the Batman 2 will take on Batman's character in an unexpected direction. The things that this film does for his character for Batman and Bruce, I think, has never been done in this way. That's exciting, but I would love to see some of the characters from both the Penguin and Catwoman. Yeah, we always get Catwoman one and done. Wouldn't it be nice to see what happens to Catwoman in the next movie? You know, I think she's as interesting, almost as interesting as character as Batman and Bruce herself, you know? James Cameron says he's struggling to write Terminator 7. What, is he writing it? I've been unable to get very far on that.
He said this 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I remember this.
I don't know what to say that won't be overtaken by real events. We are living in a science fiction age right now.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Why is he writing it?
I guess because the last 3 was dog shit. So,
but he co-opted the last 2. He's like,
yeah, but like I don't think he like that's not on me. I think what he wants trying to do, that's not on me. That's the director.
James Marsden says it was exciting to return to Cyclops for Avengers Doomsday. You can really feel that it's something special. The world is ready for this movie, and these worlds are ready to collide. And I'm really looking forward to see him in like the X-Men 97 style Cyclops costume. I loved Cyclops. I do think a little underserved at the end of the trilogy because he went on to do Superman Returns. I like James Marsden too, so I'm really excited for that. He's one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most. But we better get Halle Berry as Storm. You know, if she's not in it, I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna boycott Doomsday if Halle Berry Storm is not on it.
And do it properly.
Well, Storm needs to be done better as well. But yeah, I want Storm is the one I'm most interested in the next version of X-Men 2. Her and Cyclops. TV shows with the most Emmy wins in 2025: The Studio, 13, Adolescence, The Penguin, Severance, SNL 50 Special, Andor, The Pit, The Traitors, Arcane, Love, Death Row, It's the Boys, Bridgerton Hacks. I really want to see The Studio. I haven't seen that yet.
I heard the rumor that when they do the reset, they're going to bring back people that died, and they're going to make it so they're going to remove projects that people didn't like.
We'll
so
see,
like
bro.
Secret Invasion and whatnot. Iron Fist.
Secret was
Do they
like a
even
long
need to
time.
address it? I think it'd just be better to just move on.
No,
it's just what
they
James
have
is.
to retcon it so they can do a
It's what
reboot.
James is doing pretty much. Just take out some stuff that works and sometimes it don't work and just change it up. It's just what James is doing. Which, I mean, it is the smart way to approach it. If you're trying to get rid of something, yeah.
Thoughts on Tim Cook says F1 sequel is definitely something that's being talked about. I didn't see F1. Was
That's
it
a
good?
ass movie. Yes, it's an
Really?
amazing masterpiece.
Okay. Fetty Alvarez says he was never set to direct the Alien Romulus sequel. We always knew right when we finished this was one of the things where you come in and you do one and you get out. But
He did this with the Evil franchise. He did one movie and left. He always do that, bro.
He's on for the sequel now.
Yeah, he's off. So that's what.
Honestly, can I be real?
I guarantee you, if he does a Marvel movie, because there's rumor that he might do one, he's probably gonna do one movie and that's it.
I think if he didn't do it, they wouldn't make it because the Alien Earth is so successful right now.
100%. But yeah.
So I think if he didn't do the sequel to Alien Romulus, it wouldn't even happen. I think
No,
they would just move on to Alien Earth.
Yeah, but this is happening. This start shooting like
I liked Alien Romulus, but I think Alien Earth is more well received than Romulus. So I think it would be another.
Is it
Alien.
though?
I think so. I said I think. I don't know.
A pet xenomorph?
Well, don't spoil. I didn't see the end. Damn it, CJH.
I didn't spoil anything. That's like in the first couple episodes.
All right. Game of Thrones show released in 2026. 2 Game of Thrones show. A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, House of Dragons season 3. Great. I hope season 3 is a little bit better than I didn't hate season 2, but it was
season 2 was mid. That's all you could say.
It was not anywhere as good.
You could tell them cutting down the episodes made it terrible. So yeah, but like hopefully it's good. Hopefully season 3 is good.
Ice Cube says that War of the Worlds was shot in 15 days during the COVID pandemic. The director wasn't there. This was the only way
we could tell the movie. Yeah, we could tell because everybody was in Zoom.
You don't give them
So
leave because it was
what
shot
are your
during without a director.
What are your thoughts on the Simpsons movie?
Can I answer the question? It's a viewer question. Member mailbag, CJH. I'm not gonna watch this movie though. I like Ice Cube.
Oh, War of the Worlds. Can I say something about War of the Worlds?
Yes.
We need a period piece War of the Worlds
That would
set
be
in the
great.
1800s or World War One.
Oh my God, that's a great idea, CJ. You're basically doing what the Predator franchise has done, but putting them in World of Worlds.
But you do it. You know how like the radio show was made in the early 1900s, and the book was made in the 1800s. You said it during that period.
I love that. I think it's a great idea. I really like the Tom Cruise one.
Because modern War of the Worlds, we can fight the aliens. Back in the day, we can't fight the aliens.
I still don't think we could fight the aliens. I think all these world leaders are very arrogant, and Elon Musk is arrogant. But if we were actually in battle,
we'd put up a
aliens,
fight, but we'd still lose. But like,
I think it would be pathetic, honestly. But I think it's even.
But in movie terms, movie characters can fight it. I'm just saying, back in that day, with that technology.
Is this about politics? Arnold said all sides are to blame for what happened. Thoughts?
Yeah, that video that I was sharing the other day, but you didn't watch it.
Yeah, I think lots of sides are responsible for lots of things without even watching the video. Do you think James Gunn will sabotage the ending of the Batman Part 2 like he did Joker 2 and Aquaman 2?
Wait, we already covered those ones.
Oh,
we?
which
Oh no,
had James
not this
Gunn
one.
notes.
No, bro. He's no. Joker 2 was a pile of dog shit. Like, no disrespect.
No, because this is more made under his watch, and he's given
Yeah.
notes directly, and he's in the press, so I don't think he wants it to fail.
No. And also, like, Matt, we know Matt is very slow, but at the same time, he always delivers. So, yeah.
I think that's all we got tonight. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, Anthony and CJH. I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow, maybe Thursday and Friday and Saturday. We'll see. And we'll get this channel. We'll give this channel kick in the pants.
Too bad StreamYard is expensive.
Yeah, it is too bad. Have a good night, everyone. See you soon.